The Dow up 69 points to start off the week. My name's Des here at Grok Trade. It's Tuesday, May 27th, 2014. And taking a look here at the broad markets, you have everybody in bullish territory, especially the NASDAQ, up 1.22%, and even more than that, the Russell small caps up 1.42%. So you have NASDAQ small caps leading the charge to the upside. Banks up 1% plus. And that helped out the markets, but what's interesting here is VIX is higher yet again. So fear indicators creeping higher. This is up by 1.7%. Still below 12, just historic lows. You have gold down a whopping 2.14%, silver up by 1.6%. We had a major meltdown today in precious metals. And you're looking here at crude oil, down a fraction, and the same goes for the US dollar. Take a look here at transportation index, up 0.39%, not doing quite as well as the Dow. The defensive sector up 0.71%, and that is the utilities index. All right, here we are, gang. Looking at the S&P 500, we made it to this trend line that we had. On the weekend edition, it was gray. I made it red to bring some more attention to it. And let me just show you how we drew this line. We went from this swing low down here to this swing low. That swing low broken now is acting as resistance. If I go to a line chart, you'll see it. Support, 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 broken, now acting as resistance. So we have a nice pop here, but we're at this trend line. I'm going to call that a minor trend line. Shouldn't give us too much trouble, but nonetheless, that is a ceiling. That's something to contend with. But we're at an all-time high on the S&P 500, closing at 1911, almost 1912. The markets are on fire. And taking a gander at the Dow, you'll see we have a little more room for upside. The NASDAQ, still not an all-time high by any stretch of imagination, but breaking a major area of resistance. Really good to see that. If you go back, resistance, resistance, we broke it, closing near the day's high. Lot of strength here. Big gap up, and it took off. Russell's gap up, took off above the 50-day moving average. Gold. Big meltdown. Here's your bearish pennant. We talked about this. This could go either direction. Technically, I said this is a bearish pennant because the symmetrical triangle develops at the bottom of this leg, and sure enough, that's playing out on big volume. Stay away from precious metals. Bear flag, breakdown. I mean, you have gold and silver as a better short than a long right now. And for you tech geeky types out there, Apple on fire, up to $626 plus dollars, up 1.9%. And Amazon giving us kind of a hangman type reversal pattern. Looks like it's slowing down, but Facebook was up 3.5%. Boom, to the upside. Big run here. Amazon just looking really good, or Facebook rather. And by the way, I've been long Facebook as a disclosure, and I'm long Google too down here. I got long Google. Look at this, boom, to the upside. I mean, this thing is on fire, just smoking, going higher. We're at 574. LinkedIn was up 3%. Little pop here. Microsoft was up a mere fraction. Netflix stalling out after this big run it had, looking for a pullback. Twitter down here at this, wow, right here at this line. You'd have to be gutsy, but you could buy this with a real tight stop loss and hope for the best. But wow, stay away from that for sure. So there you have it. We're going to do a program to end of this week. Details to come. We'll let everybody know soon. Catch you later.